you'll probably see that we have various discussions on the future of a project, that we have voice calls almost daily to discuss the possible byproducts of what we do. Would it be NFTs or any other similar product that actually works together to enhance the product and enhance the utility and of course the value of scope holders. So that's important for us, that scope will be used as utility as much as we can. We hear a lot of good words for rewards that everybody's receiving. So I think we mentioned like 7% of rewards from all transactions getting back to its holders. So that's been working very well so far, especially when we have good volume, and volume for me means transactions in the future. So once the projects are going, then definitely it will be transactions between the collaborators. So would it be masterclass or the team working together on a creative project. And well, for the value, we're still very early. It's been only 3 weeks. The market cap is still well under 700,000, so it's like still very, very fresh. But we like the directions where we're going. So it was accepted, so it didn't went down. It found support quite early, and the support is coming from the community itself. So we analyzed the top holders of a platform. So that's mostly really people who are, for the most part, are creatives themselves, and they're waiting for scope to get to the point where it has full utility. So it's good to see that we're mainly owned by long-term holders, and that the value keeps increasing step by step. So that's basically what we want. Of course, we would like to be as stable as we can in terms of bigger market cap, but we see it coming as we push the project forward, and we have many exciting news in coming years. So roadmap and also small things that's coming daily. So from my perspective, I think we are very happy about it.
Well, you should be. I do think that, your investor is a thankful investor. Clearly, eyes open to all of the work that you're putting into scope and the professionalism that you bring in. That is not so common, unfortunately, in the BSC and in DeFi in general, since there are a lot of startups that just start out of nowhere and bring in no professionalism whatsoever. I do appreciate the fact that you are bringing such good development onto the table. So far, we talked about a lot of interesting things. The only thing I'm missing is your introduction into the marketing. I always say it, and I will say it once again, marketing, in my opinion, is about 60% of the success of a token, as in you need to reach to people if you want your token to have good inflows of money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So right now we are working on new videos and influencers representing Scope. Actually, we're working on new articles, and also we are talking with celebrities to tweet about us, about Great Step and Scope, and that's the negotiation goes really well. So it will not take long until our celebrities will start promote us. So it's a great point that we will have such a unique promotion and marketing from our own side, where we worked for 3 years to find those people, to get in touch with them, so they like the project, they appreciate it, and they will do their best to spread the word about us.
Nice. I will add to Arturas that on the technical side, we have 8% of all transactional fees going to the marketing. So that's huge on a project like this, and we use it very wisely. So behind here is like a marketing team. It's composed at least of I think 6-7 more individuals that are always doing their work, and we always talking together in the background. So marketing efforts are actually huge. So we go from Alma to Alma, and we try to use every opportunity to speak up in the way that we speak right now. So that's mostly Telegram and all the calls like this we have together. We do the same within the community daily. So everybody that is holder is actually also promoting the project. But I think for the most part, the best news is actually that the first step is all the celebrities, because people who are pushing the master classes are the high-profile Hollywood people, and they come with their own connections. Of course, they're looking at this project now from a side, and they're looking how we lay the foundations, if we will, with scope. And when we do it well, they're very happy to do tweets to introduce us to other people, usually agents of celebrities, and they can speak for celebrities. So celebrities can bring a huge attention, and they can be like the unique part of marketing that our project can do. That is not easy to get, either for money or within short amount of time. But also the basics are well. So we get enough resources for marketing in the crypto communities, and of course we have enough credibility to reach out to to celebrities and to people who manage to their agents. So that's mostly on Artura's part, but everything is working quite well together.
Sounds good. I'm very happy to hear. I like your straightforwardness too tonight. You're really demonstrating that you know what you are doing in terms of the project. I like the fact that you're not only focused into, you know, the modern style marketing that we find in DeFi, but you're also focused on partnerships in your industry, which is the creative industry, which is eventually going to bring a lot of attention and a lot of eyes into the project. So I like your perspective as a whole. And one thing I want to highlight, guys, for the investors is that this project brings a perspective that, let's say, it brings a business perspective into the token. Okay, so it's a token that was made with a previous business experience, which is, I think, what makes this project strong for the future. Now, I know it is a difficult question because we ain't no messiah. We don't really know how the future is going to go, but how far do you see a token in the future? Do you plan to hit any exchanges? Do you plan to hit any milestones?
Arturas, would you like me or would you like to take that, please?
Yeah. So we actually are thinking about getting into big exchanges, but we will get it after we launch the platform. So the first thing what we are doing, so we're getting to launch the platform, and after that we will get into the exchanges.
Yeah, so I think it's all about the market cap that we want to reach. So if you compare, since we are so, there are not so many projects like this, and if you compare to one of the more successful ones, to the masterclass.com, they have a market cap of like $2-3 million. And they're doing pretty much what we want to do, except not interactive and except not collaborative and so on. So we definitely want to find the means to get there. And at the beginning, right now, we're starting out with available tools. So we're starting out small, and the contracts that we have, everything like the technology that is used behind, it's for Binance Smart Chain and so. But as we want to grow, we're definitely looking and checking like where we can actually improve and to bring us to the broader audiences. And it comes up quite early, even now, like with such a low cap and with just how many? I think we have 700 holders at the moment. So it's still good at the moment, but I think as we develop the platform and as we want to grow, as the valuation needs to be growing for us, so then we need to definitely find a new means, and that means changing technology a bit, improving the contract, and making it like possible for other exchanges to list it, like on T1 exchanges in this case.
100%. Okay, well that sounds very good. I like it. I think, you know, I am very fond of bringing exchanges into a token where when you already have a very solid base, when you have a very certain liquidity, and when you have you know, a proper supply as well, you can say, well, I can give this to the exchange to be trading my token, and it won't bother the flow of and the growth of the original token, in this case, Scope Coin. So I do feel that exchanges have to come at very specific and strategical times. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, well, as a token owner myself, as a token manager myself, and after so many years in this, I do want to say that you guys sound like you know what you're doing. I like it. I have nothing really bad to say about Scope and the platform that you guys have behind. I just want to give you free space to say whatever you need right now. If you have anything that you want to say that I missed asking, which is completely fine, please do it now. Say it now. We're all ears for you. We are listening to you right now.
Great. So Arturas, would you like to go ahead, or would you like me to go?
Yeah, I'm just switching on my camera. So and I would like to say that Great Step was founded in 2019, and we have co-founder Willem Goldstein, who is actually the member of Academy. So it's Oscars, the member of Academy. Yeah, and he created the masterclass idea. And I created the social networking idea together with Paulus, and we connected it. So now it's just Hollywood together with Scope, and that's a good thing, I guess.
That sounds
Yeah.
insane.
I want to add that I want to thank you for such a good introduction, and well, to support like this time was like really different in terms of how we've been like introduced and the questions asked. So really appreciate that. It's getting more deep into the project and actually giving the listeners like more of the insights, maybe less of the just normal standard hype that we usually do in crypto. I just want to like appreciate and say that we, like, on one side, on CreateStep, we have really good fundamentals and good relationships built up with the industry that we need, because that's Artura's part. He's composer, so he's been working on this for 10 years, maybe more, for his own career. So it's important, vital important for him to have ties with Hollywood, with movie productions, like with studios. So that's like part of his career. On my side, it's like technology that matters a lot in this. So I'm very happy for the setup of the token we have and all the people that were like came together to set up the token like it is now. It's working very well at the moment, and I just want to reiterate of the benefits for community, because for us as developers of the token, we didn't take part, like big part at it now, so we just give everything to the marketing at the moment. We have liquidity pool locked, so we're not taking anything at the moment. We locked it for another year, so it will be another year until we unlock the liquidity. But what we like a lot is that community is getting rewards. 7% of those like rewards come back to community from the volume. Then that marketing is getting 8%. I think that's just a good setup, so that marketing is always finding new ways to speak up. And I know Arturas has more plans to go on television and to go like with Mr. Goldstein. That's basically like his channels. So that's different. Those I think even not paid. So that's like really when we get to the point, it will be done, and we'll be very happy about it. And as well as even for like the top wallets that we have, like people are really holding on that. So I mean, we are focusing on, well, you can definitely get a lot of rewards just by becoming holder now, but most of the members, most of the community will definitely have a long-term focus. Since the project development has been like 3 years, marketing is just starting. So that's new. So it will be a lot of marketing coming next month, and of course over the whole year. So guys, if you want to jump on this for rewards, for long-term vision, and for like big market cap, like we all want to get there so that we can create this Great Step project and that everybody can benefit. So that's not so much for us. That's for probably each of us individual. So each of us will find the purpose on the platform. Composers, developers, investors. So everybody can come there and collaborate later on.
Yeah. So I just want to ask, do you guys will get on video? Yeah.
I always get on video actually when it comes to my AMAs, Arturos. But I'm happy you got on video at last. I wanted to give you all the attention of the AMA, and our investors love to see the professionalism behind the camera. So I loved your your speech. I loved what you said. I feel very very confident about what's coming. In terms of what's going to happen now, we're going to jump into question. As the questions go, I will be jumping on video. So let's jump into the
Great.
questions.
Okay.
Let's do it. So, guys, if you have any question, please raise your hands. They are more than happy to answer your questions and to answer any doubts that you might have about their token. So please willingly raise your hand if you have any question. Don't miss out.
Arturos, am I in the right way or just opposite? Tell me.
Let's see. You're good. You're good, Paulus. You're
Thanks.
good. You're completely fine.
Hello, am I good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go, Adolf. Not Hitler. That's a nice name.
All right. Okay, I have a question. I really enjoyed this session. I'm quite glad I was here. But my question is, the organizers have taken a lot of time to explain the functions of the token and the use case. But then I'm also aware that in the crypto space right now, there's a certain token called Toro. I think they are token they call them XTM. I think that's their token logo. I need Torum functions as a way of it's like the social media of crypto. They have something similar to Twitter. I know they also have NFT marketplace. I think they also have something coming up right now. It's called Torum Gram, something like Telegram, a Telegram analog in the crypto space. So I want to ask, are there similarities between this project and Torum, or will there be significant differences such that even people that are in Torum will know that this is something else, and Torum isn't going to affect development of this one, because people know that this is not just another Torum, this is something else entirely built up from scratch. Right? Thank you.
I think it will be different. Let's go ahead, because
it will
industry.
be very different. I mean, we're creating a collaboration platform, so it will not be like just Facebook or something where people are talking about nothing or just looking at the ads. So we're creating a platform where everybody will be able to get their projects done, find teams, fund the projects, and that's about us. I mean, we want people to collaborate and create great projects with on our platform. So it definitely will be different than you mentioned.
Yeah. If you think that's like the platform like of a future, like where people can come together, create things, and actually get hired if they're professionals, invest into projects if they're investors. So it's basically what industry needs. So if we just take it step by step, we probably will do just a platform for communication, platform for marketing, platform, just different segments. But it makes little sense in this case, because when you talk to industry people, they say like we need talents. We need talents from different geographies. So we want to have them and we want to interact. That's why interactive masterclass come as a first thing, because to teach those people first, they want to align on the same level. And of course, then they can step up to next level. They can work on a project together and so on. So from coach, it's kind of a mashup of different products, but not at quite the same level. That's why technically it takes time to create that. And it takes a lot of efforts to extract from the industry people what they need. Because if you talk to composer, they will tell you one thing. If you talk to the agent, they will tell a different thing. If you go to venture capitalists, they fund movies in one way and they fund startups in a different way. But we mostly will focus on the areas where we have most experience. So I think Arturas, like you, lead like in the movie industry, composing, those things. We can also do a startup like tech ones, but that will be different.
all what's creative, it's my side actually.
Yeah. So, and of course, the people who are co-founders of Great Step that are like overseas, and they actually will lead their parts. They're very good about that, like Mr. Golfs. And Arturas, you can also speak up a bit more about partners. We didn't mention any of them.
Yeah, actually, I'm not allowed to speak about all of them by the contracts, but I can speak about William Goldstein, who is co-founder of Great Step. I can speak about Bernard Hiller, who is one of the best acting coach in the world, working with superstars. We have Tom Noble, who is excellent Oscar-winning editor, and we have many others who you can find on our website. So you will find a link and password and username. So use it and check what we have in our Great Step platform already. So
Arturas, I'll add one thing. Like it's also a bit different from other projects. Like when you look at most projects, like founders or co-founders are just listed like with the pictures and so on. Most of those people are people Arturas have met in person. So it's not like we ask for people just to jump on board, just to make a nicer team. Yeah. It actually was like real events. We have videos on them together. So basically, like it's been like real events, and even on this side of the world or another where those people are like we're really collaborating together already, like within the last 3 years.
Yeah, I remember then we was shooting the videos of the Great Step platform. So. I mean, I was in Lithuania, in the hotel at that moment, and I was looking through my phone when those recording sessions was going on. So and I just was stunned about how it works. I mean, we shooted 7 people in 3 days, I guess, and all of them was pretty in a distance one between another. So
that's without Great Step. That doing like over Skype, over normal ways. Like when you will have the platform, it will be a bit different. Huh?
Yeah. And I actually met William Goldstein in a festival, Transatlantic. There I was awarded film composer in 2011. So we met face by face, and I loved what he do. He's a brilliant composer, and he has I guess the only one man in the planet who has ability and talent to create music in real time. I mean, he sits down on the piano and creates music just from scratch in real time. That's amazing.
Also very tech savvy, so he's like great educator, and he just wants to make this happen. So for us, it's encouragement. So it's different.
And he was actually the one who participated in creation of music technology, how we are creating music today. So he one of the first person who created it.
Arturas, maybe he wants to create something more. Just have this idea. he like inventing things like real-time music creation. I mean, like it's exciting things. We hope that with the technology and with the community, we can definitely move it forward, and we hope that it will be as steady as it's possible. But we know we know the market, we know things. So basically, well, we know and we don't know. So we just want to move ahead with the help of people who want to make it happen, and of course, reap some rewards when we do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Go back, I think beautiful to hear. Overall, you have demonstrated so much already. Not only in terms of growth and all of the things that you have done so far, but all the potential connections that you have that are going to make the business probably, 1,000 times bigger than what it is right now. And that's why I think all the people joining you right now from our investor group are intelligent, smart, and I do feel like this is going places. Honestly, this is probably going to be. I wouldn't even say, but if we hit the next bull run and this keeps going the way it is, can easily see 10, 20 million market cap in this project, at least. And that, I hope that's what you guys aim for the short term, because long term should be a lot higher, of course.
Yeah, long term is even the number that we can't imagine right now. I mean, we
Absolutely.
can't imagine that number.
The more we can get on our own, the bigger the marketing and attention is coming like from the celebrities, because that's definitely like it correlates a lot. If we can do our beginning, like if we can do it well, then people who are like really higher profile, they will jump on that with their marketing, which is cool, because then everybody gets who get them early will get reward. So like really we're moving step by step, but we also want to encourage everybody who's interested, like really come to the channel, meet the community, invest if you decide so, but at the same time contribute, because we're really open in this, and like over the years while we develop, we're listening to the community, but the most important is like we are building it together, so it will be used by all of us, and everybody will benefit from that. So I hope we'll be one of those projects that actually worth owning like a part in, and then it will be something that's actually with a huge meaning and support from other people who are already in the industry. So thanks for the good question. It was really good.
Thank you so much, guys. I want to go over one last question, and then we'll just end it up there. It's been a long chat. It's Boxing Day in England, where, you know, matches happen in football. Everyone stays at home, watches football. So I'm very shocked and at the same time impressed at the audience that we had tonight. A lot of eyes on you. 120 people, holiday time, Boxing Day. It is crazy, guys. So good on you. Honestly.
It's a big
Appreciate
pleasure.
Let's get one last question, and then we'll just move on. Who wants to ask a question, guys? Not sold that.
Okay.
Adolf, did that solve your question, your prior question? Was that good enough?
I have one more question, if you don't mind, but I can wait for one more person before going.
Let's see what Soldat wants to bring to us, and then we'll go back to you. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Soldat, welcome to AMA Central.
Thanks. And just a short question. Arturus listened to your chat and seems like a fascinating project. Now, from what I understand, you guys are looking at creating a platform where people can come together and collaborate, and also people can subscribe and learn. Have you explored, or do you propose to also create a space for the collaborators to create and maybe put up on sale by way of, let's say, NFTs, the kind of artwork that they create?
Definitely, yes.
So could you just tell us a bit about that? That's my question.
Yeah, we will have a marketplace where everybody will be able to put their items or their services or NFTs and sell it through the scope. Get the scope for that.
One additional step we're going to move, it was actually a suggestion by our community last week in our voice chat within the channel. It was introduce NFTs that are real physical items signed by celebrities or actually coming from celebrities. That's something substantial we like to introduce later. So I hope that will improve NFT space altogether, because we'll get some more value moving there, and of course the items, they will be valued probably higher than virtual goods.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Soldat. That was very nice. Now jumping on back to Adolf, not Hitler. How's it going?
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, so concerning just a side note concerning the football game on Boxing Day. Yeah, you're quite right. I'm not sure you can hear in the background. I'm actually watching Chelsea's game at the moment. Chelsea Aston Villa. All right, so it's my question.
There were some things, but let's get back into business.
all right, my question now. Yes, I just checked the PooCoin link sent to the Travladd group, and I saw the total supply of the coin. It's about 1 quadrillion, which is quite I understand that meme coins usually have a large supply. But coins with use case usually try to keep it limited to maybe 1 billion, 10 billion. So I was quite surprised to see 1 quadrillion. So I just want to find out: do you have plans to maybe burn some of that token? Is that part of the plan?
We
Because I
already
don't know.
burned.
Maybe. Okay. All right.
Thanks for
Just
the
to
question.
ask.
Yeah, we already burned 44% of the total supply before the launch.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it was burned before the pre-sale. So basically, so just 56 is left at the moment, and we discussed some plans with the community to burn some additional ones, but I think not at this stage. In the future, it makes sense.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, that was the one, about 44%.
44.236
yeah.
or something.
I think we can go to the next question.
Yeah, I was just going to move on to the next one. Thank you so much, Adolf. That was good. Guys, I don't want to, as I said before, I don't want to make it any longer. I do want to encourage everyone to join your chat. You know, that's the thing to do now. If people felt interested, as well as a lot of new investors that you got from the buys that I'm checking right now, I don't know how many, but a lot, honestly, a lot of new people you got since we started. I'd say over almost 100 new people, more or less. So I hope they can join you back. I hope they can join your channel. So, guys, I want to encourage you right now. Go there. You have the link in the pinned, in the texts. We've pinned it with all the information. If you missed anything, everything is there. Now, please go into their chat. Give them some love. I love what I saw tonight. You guys are so transparent. You guys are so loving. And honestly, I hope to see you very soon. Next updates, come to me and I'll arrange a nice AMA for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Guys, the same on our side. We encourage you to come to our community, just share your thoughts, become part of it, and get your answers and get your questions answered there. Really looking forward, and if you're a holder, just enjoy your rewards until the product is launched very, very soon in Q1 and Q4 of the next year.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to say it again. We already evaluated it as a mid long-term investment. So if you invested today, don't sell tomorrow, guys. It'd just be silly of you. These guys have great partnerships in the creative industry, let's call it, cinema-wise and so on. So the reach is going to be mental in the future, okay? That's what I see right now. That's what I feel. In the next months, this can really go places. Having an interactive platform where you can directly interact with the creators, the content creators, and the celebrities is just, outstanding. So Arturas, Paulus, you guys rock. You're so good at what you do. So keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations for what you've presented tonight, actually. And that's pretty much it. I had a great one, honestly. Thank you.
I appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here and looking forward.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next one, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Now, for my investors, as I said, guys, do your own research. Always do. It doesn't matter what I say. My perspective can be completely different from yours. So please do your own research. You have everything in the pinned. And all I want to say is thank you to these great guys. Thank you to their transparency and the project they brought to us. I love learning about new projects, and I hope you love so too. And with that said, we have another AMA at 10 p.m. UTC. Don't miss it, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it.